office on University Avenue on Sand Hill Road or something. We were in our garage yesterday, and it was amazing to kind of bring the community together. That was the whole point of this, was to get everyone together in a room so that we could become friends, so that we could make connections, and try to help each other on this startup journey. If I have a startup grind directors, where are you at? Stand up real quickly if you're a startup grind director, or raise your hand. Okay, most of them aren't here. Apparently they're sleeping. Arch from Sydney. We got Mike from Seattle. We've got Alex from Cyprus over there. Michael Cayley from Toronto. A lot of great people here. So we want to start a chapter in your city. We have a table right over here. Please, if you want to know if we're in your city, if we are in your city, go to our events and work with our directors and please support that way. If we don't have a chapter in your city, let's talk and see if it makes sense. Startup Grind has basically three sets of values. You're not here to collect business cards. If you are, you've come to the wrong event. You can get a refund in the front. You know, no problem. You come here, you make relationships, you build friendships. I worked at EA for 5 years, and it's easy to make friends in a big company because you got 100 people around you at all times. It's hard when you're in a startup and no one cares what you're doing. So make friends, build some relationships, give and don't take. This is not a pitch event. Pitching is great for the person that's pitching. It's not really great for anyone else. So don't think this is the last time you're ever going to see this person and you got to get married to them right away. Build a relationship with them. Figure out how you can help them. And that's just it. Help others and you will help yourself. I absolutely promise it. Come up to me. Let me know how I can help you. I want to help you. Find the directors. These guys are the super connectors of the world. If you want to get into China, you talk to Carl. If you want to get into Singapore, you talk to Sun. We can help, and we want to help. The final thing is I want to tell you how we introduce our speakers at Startup Grind. This is going to be a little annoying to some of you, but I promise that you do it, it will be awesome. Most of the things I say are not right. I'm wrong usually, but I'm not wrong on this one. When we bring in our Startup Grind speakers, every speaker, we get up off our feet and we show them some respect and we get excited. These guys are all volunteering their time. We've got Carlos Martins, who's here from Brazil, who flew in, who has a company with 50,000 teachers teaching English. And he flew in here all the way from Brazil just for this. We have Clayton Christensen, who is flying in tomorrow morning from Boston just for this. And we have guys like Paul Alstrom here, who's going to speak in a moment, who came in from Mexico just for this, and dozens more. Dave McClure, you know, he came, he drove 5 minutes just for this. So you're going to get, you know, make him feel welcome. We're just going to practice this one time. I want you to imagine that Mark Zuckerberg, every time somebody comes up on the stage, I want you to imagine, you know, somebody big, because they are big. If you haven't heard of them, and we're going to get into this in a minute, but even if you haven't heard of them, trust me, they're up here for a good reason, because they are people we believe in, and they're people that we think have a lot of value to provide for our community. So don't worry if you haven't heard of them. We've heard of them. Trust us on this one. So I want you to imagine, we're going to practice this. I want you to get up out of your chairs on the count of 3. We're going to practice one time. I want you to imagine Mark Zuckerberg walked in here on 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Okay, pretty good. Pretty good. Mark, you're good. You're good, dude. It's a big smile. Hey, you can't say we didn't get Mark Zuckerberg to come, okay? We tried. Okay, we're going to try this one more time. One more time. And those of you with laptops, sorry, you're going to be doing this a lot. Please, work with us on this. Let's imagine Elon Musk in the house, right here, right now. Here we go. Let's see it. Let's see it right here. Stand on up one more time. Thank you. You can, Elon will be here for the full conference. He'll be back there ready to take his picture with you. It was a big score by us to get him to just come hang out for 2 days and take pictures. So we're going to start in about 5 minutes. This is the Grand Hall. We've got the Han Auditorium on the other side. We're going to start this morning We're going to start here in about 5 minutes. Let me just say one more thing, and then I'm going to explain this. We have amazing partners that help make this event possible. And we are quite selective in who we have sponsor, partner at our events. Please go meet these people. Every single person here has something cool to give away to people that are attending. Absolutely. I mean, cool stuff like 99 Designs giving away $1,000 to several different entrepreneurs here to use in contests, and it goes on and on and on. And so please go visit the booth. Please, as you're looking at your programs, try to pick a session and that a topic that's interesting to you, or if there's a particular speaker that's interesting to you, try to go to his session, but try to stick in it and listen to the other speakers. If you haven't heard of them, I'm going to use this morning as an example. You may or may not have heard of Paul Alstrom, who's an accomplished author and has raised over $500 million in his career. Do you know Paul Alstrom? Does anyone know him? Yeah, some of you know him. You want to hear Paul Alstrom. And you want to hear Dave too, but I'm telling you, Paul and Jared started a company. Chris, I'm killing your introduction. You're going to do it again. But Jared started a company that had 30 million, that has had 30 million Facebook installs. You ever heard of Jared? Maybe not. But he's a guy you absolutely have to learn from. He's a guy I've learned a lot from. So in 5 minutes, we're going to start here with, I'm going to turn over to Chris from our Melbourne chapter. And we've got Marcy Swenson, who is a CEO coach and a 3-time founder, including one that IPO'd, David Lee from SV Angel, and Ann Miraco, who's got a really fabulous presentation prepared. So we will see you throughout the next couple days. One other thing, I keep saying one more thing. I wish I was walking out with like an iPad or something. You're not going to see much of me. You're going to see all of our entire community. That's by design. You know, Chris is going to start here in the morning. We've got Carl from China in the other room starting. You know, these guys are the super connectors. They may be eloquent at speaking, they may not. We'll find out. But these are some of the greatest people that you can know around the world. So go meet these guys, become friends with them, and we're excited to have them here participating throughout the entire event. So that's all we got, you guys. Thanks for coming, and hopefully this doesn't suck.